Hey Pisces, how are you today? Damn, this thing went going, got me confused. Sorry. My name is Sherilyn, and I'm here to do your weekly reading. This one will be for the 7th to the 10th of April, Monday through Thursday. I'll be back on Wednesday with bonus readings to look into your weekend, okay? Don't have a lot of intention. We're just going to pull cards and see what Spirit wants to talk about or bring up, okay? This one is for my Pisces. All right, let's see. Pisces. All the cards, okay. Okay, what we got going this week? So what is your current situation? Okay, your current situation, excuse me, is the Five of Pentacles. So Five of Pentacles is all about being left out in the cold, being abandoned. It can also be like being ostracized out of a group or a situation. So that is obviously the situation you're currently dealing with from some angle. Okay. All right, what is the obstacle to that means? What are we doing here? The Ace of Swords. So you found yourself in this position due to some sort of dishonesty or deception, meaning somebody's lying. And that's how you've ended up in this spot. Somebody has... So you're waiting for the sort of truth to come through. That's what this is all about. You're waiting for the truth to come out or the truth to be spoken so that you can get out of this position that you're currently in. All right, let's see what we got here. So what is it that you need to focus on? Yeah, the Strength card. I feel like to some extent this is some sort of a test for you to realize which people should be in your life and which ones shouldn't, right? So if there was deception or a lie told, to be able to for you to end up in this feeling like you've been left out in the cold or ostracized out of some sort of group, the people that went along with the lie, the people that believed the lie over believing you, maybe this is to show you who those people are so that you can make them exit your life, because maybe you weren't understanding or realizing that those people didn't have your back or something, right? That they weren't true friends or weren't loyal. You definitely have the inner strength to deal with this. I know it may not feel like it because it sucks, right? But you do. And if you were to look at it from a different perspective and understand what's happening here, I have a feeling it is so that you can weed out the people that really never had your best intentions at heart anyways, you know? They were slowing you down. It's just, yeah, that's what I feel like is happening here. You must have had quite a few of them around you. If Spirit had to go to this kind of extreme to be able to get you to weed them out, right? But you do have a tendency to be very empathetic and understanding and very loving, and you try to treat everybody in a sense that, you know, you try to find the good in everybody, often. I feel like there's just been people who have mistaken that for weakness. All right, let's see what we got here. What do you need to leave behind? Yeah, the Queen of Cups. This empathetic thing I was just telling you about. You have to set boundaries, and when you do, Pisces, you have to adhere to them. You know what I'm saying? For your own good. Just for your own good. I mean, this is, think about what you're going through right now. You shouldn't have to go through this. And you don't want to go through this again, okay? Especially not with the same people. So the people that didn't have your back, you got to cut them loose. I mean, you don't have to. You can do what you want. But if you don't cut them loose, they're just going to show to you again who they are, which is what they've already done here. I mean, the ones that stayed behind you, the ones who had your back, by all means, please, sink more into them. You know what I'm saying? Because those are the right people. But the other ones, what are they, sorry now? Well, yeah, they're sorry. They should have had your back from the beginning, okay? You can't keep letting people, you can't keep excusing people's bad behavior, okay? You really can't. Because it's hurting you. Unless you want to be hurt. But I don't think you do. So come on. Let's quit doing that. Okay, let's see. What's your strength in this situation? The Chariot. There's going to be forward motion and victory in this whole situation. I do believe the truth will come forward. I don't know that it's going to come forward in the next week, but it's coming forward. I know this has been a painful situation or a painful, I don't know, turn of events, I guess, for right now. But I think in the long run, it's going to be well worth it. Okay? Sorry. What do we got in the near future? I didn't know I had any reversals, but I have the Four of Wands in reverse. And what this is speaking about is people that you felt were higher level soulmates. They may have been soulmates, but they were karmic soulmates. They weren't higher level soulmates that were supposed to stay in your life and help you. okay, maybe they were there to help you, because sometimes karmic soulmates are there to teach you lessons, right? But and to help you in a way, but not in a comfortable, fabulous way, not in the kind of way that you want to continue forward with, right? You want to learn the lesson and set that aside. I think that's what I would want to do, but okay. All right. All right. What is the advice? 7 of Wands. You need to keep your defenses up right now, because I don't think all of them have shown their ass yet, okay? But they will. So just stay defensive for right now, okay? Not forever, just for right now, okay? What is the atmosphere? The Knight of Pentacles. You're stagnant right now for the most part. You can't really make any movements forward or backwards because you got to let this play out first. I mean, you can make a lot of plans. You can think about the best way to deal with things, but for the most part, this is going to be a sit and wait thing for a minute. I doubt it'll be more than a week or two, but I mean, for a minute so that this can play out, you know? All right, what is your greatest fear? The 3 of Pentacles. Your greatest fear is that you've lost these collaborations, which you considered to be friendships or whatever. Some of these people were like family to you. Some of these people could have been family, but... And I know it's hard to lose people that you feel that close to, but if you stop and think about it, if they didn't have your best interests at heart and they weren't going to have your back when things went wrong, then they weren't worth having there, you know? I'm sorry, but that's the truth. You are going to lose some friendships or collaborations here. You are. And I know that hurts. But hopefully you will be able to replace them with ones that are worthwhile, because these were not the ones that you're losing, okay? And you're not losing them all. There's some here that it looks like did come through and have your back. But the ones that didn't are out, I think, or they should be. All right. What is the outcome? I've got the 2 of Swords. The outcome is you feeling very confused by this whole situation. Even though I'm trying to tell you what I feel like is it's happening for what reason, it still just doesn't make sense to you. These were people you invested in. You know what I'm saying? These were people that you cared about. And how they could turn on you doesn't make any sense to you at all, because like, you wouldn't have done it to them, is why. I guess it's just one of those life lessons. I don't know. I'm sorry. I wish I had something better to tell you on that. Yeah. All right. Let's see what we got for the week. Monday, I've got the 8 of Cups and the Lovers. So there's some sort of, one of the situations that's involved in this could have been a romantic relationship. If not, it's just a relationship or union that was heavily drenched in like emotion. There was a lot of deep emotion between the 2 people, whether it was a friendship, family relationship, or a romantic relationship. Right now, there's a ton of confusion in that situation and a lot of pain, because this person didn't have your back. When the chips were down, they did not have your back. So although there's emotion here, I do believe that you're walking away from it. The other situations you might still be toying with, but this one hurt you deeply, and so I think that you're out. You know what I'm saying? All right, Tuesday, I've got Justice and the Empress. So you're still coming through as the Empress, okay? With Justice, the scales are going to be balanced out. Yeah, not immediately, but trust me, it's going to happen. Just keep being you, okay? Don't let this change you. That's what I see. Okay, Wednesday, I've got the 7 of Swords and the Judgment card. You're trying to act strategically. Some of you want to get vengeance. That's really not the right route, but I understand. I get it. I feel it. But others of you are trying real hard to make this truth come out maybe sooner than it's supposed to. You've got to just relax and let Spirit do his thing on this, okay? That's what I feel like. Okay, Thursday, what do we get? I've got the Death card and the 10 of Pentacles. You are headed for your 10 of Pentacles, but there's a transformation that's going to come through with you before you get there, I think. And I think it's going to be a wonderful thing in the long run, but right now, it kind of sucks. I can't lie to you. But like I said, you don't need these people if they don't have your back. Why? Why would you even have them there? I know it's hard, but that's the way that goes, unfortunately. Okay, anyways, that was your pep talk. Now, just try to relax for a minute and let this play out. Okay, Pisces? Alrighty, you guys, anybody looking for a private reading, send me a message and I will get you the details. Other than that, have a great week, and I should see you, if not sooner, by Wednesday. Okay? All right, take care. Let's see if the clicker will work. Click.